a player can come down the stretch of a game. And that's something to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, Rick.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
The offensive rebound. For three, Fry, and it's blocked. And they get it back. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by, but they get it back. The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron passes to Mozgov. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Clark. On deep, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he makes all 3.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
A free-flowing. And now a chip about the team struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle, watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game. How he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Bogut at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement. And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Curry attacking. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Down low, unloads, trying to get open is Thompson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And the wide open shot from Green. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Irving attacking. Cleveland moving the ball around. Got that one up quick.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Livingston, and that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Spates, out to Thompson, out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
There's Green with the three. Here's Livingston. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars. And Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Spates. They kick it out to Green. Livingston dishes to Green. Puts up a three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from James.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Green kicks to Rush. Jacks up a three. Mozgov grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The dish to Green. Launches it. Again, the miss by Green.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Green passes to Barbosa. Finished off the break. Barbosa's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
A nice shot by Irving.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Clark. And James pulls it down. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. This one for 3. They get it back. Fry. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. LeBron with it. 7 points in the game. The pass to Mozgov. Now Irving. In the corner, it's James. Offline with his 3.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 9.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Well, welcome back. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points and 4 assists. Hey, big fella, what's your take? Well, that's all for now, as it looks like the second half is...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Now here's Love. Irving kicks to Smith. Takes a 3. Cleveland gets it back. Goes back up. On its way from Irving for 2. Warriors with the rebound. Look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
To the middle, hangs. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Smith.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Curry against Irving. Takes it from 10. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 18 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from James.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Harrison Barnes.
That's good from Barnes.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
It's stolen by Smith. And it's blocked. Launches a 3. Good. Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Iguodala, and he uses the glass on the layup. Iguodala's got 9.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
James misses.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Iguodala with the bucket.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now here's LeBron. 11 points in the game. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Free throw drops for James.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won. That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Clark, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for LeBron. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Look at that jam! Wow. I mean, beautiful.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Barr by Cleveland. And Spades has it in the corner. Can't make good off the pick. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Spates. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. Here's Clark, and it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark.
Stephen Curry.
Knocked loose and stolen by Irving.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry with another miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
To the inside, and Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And here's Fry for 3. The rebound by Ezeli. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside Irving. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Checking in for your Warriors, Andre Iguodala.
Irving for 3. No up. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors leading by 10. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. The three from Barnes from beyond the arc and then some. Barnes has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Irving kicks to Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 10 points for Draymond Green. Curry against Irving. Shoots it up. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. Curry kicks to Thompson. Great D that time from Irving.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. James is checked in. On its way from Curry for two, and the shot no good, a bit short.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Thompson dishes to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Curry with another miss.
Boy, he got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Love, no luck. Warriors leading by 10. Green kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. Another miss by Curry.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
LeBron shot is off.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 13 points for Draymond Green.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Draymond Green will give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love. Deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And stolen by Barnes. just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. That's 28 points for Steph Curry. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game, Clark, and Steve's kind of touched on it, is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Yeah, absolutely a big plus. And oftentimes, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. Your performance at the line can be the difference maker in a game.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Stephen Curry. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Love with a wide-open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Dellavedova, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play. Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him today in terms of work ethic and glass eating.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Barbosa dishes to Livingston. He kicks to Rush, knocks it loose. Here is Livingston. For three, Barbosa. Shot is off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And a chance now to send you over to Dortmund.
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Stephen Curry. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille.
I won't